Hey guys, it's your friendly neighborhood science teacher here to help you understand what's going on. There's a lot of misinformation about this virus that's been going around. I've seen people wondering what the fuss is all about, right? After all, it's only a 2% death rate. The flu has killed more people this year, right? It'll die down with the summer months, just like the flu does. Here's the reality. We have no vaccine and no natural immunity to this virus. It has a very easy time infecting us. Current estimates are that 40 to 70% of people globally will get the virus this year. 80% of those cases are mild. That means your symptoms are going to be closer to that of the common cold, like just stay at home, rest for a few days, you might have a runny nose. You'll be okay. About 20% of cases require medical attention. But there's still only a 2% death rate, and even that number is misleading. It varies greatly with age and pre-existing condition. For a healthy individual under 40, the death rate is closer to 0.2%. So what really is all the fuss about? Well, the problem with this little guy is that he spreads fast. That means that 20% of people who will need medical attention really depends on how quickly the virus spreads. If it spreads really fast, that might be millions of people a week. But if it spreads slowly, that could be only hundreds of people a week. Now, we only have so many hospitals with so many rooms with so many doctors and nurses to help those people. If everyone gets sick at once, that death rate goes up to something like 10 to 20%. Not to mention all the regular stuff that people need medical help for. So all these closures that are going on, they're not meant to stop this little guy. They're meant to slow him down just long enough so that we can spread out our resources, so that our medical system doesn't get overwhelmed. It's a concept called flattening the curve, and it's been really successful in some countries. I'm going to attach an article that'll go more into depth on that. So what can we do to help? Well, so glad you asked. There's the basic stuff that helps stop the spread of germs. Stay home if you're sick. You're not impressing anybody. It doesn't mean you have a great work ethic. It's not, a matter of faith that, do I really want to say I'm sick? If I pray hard enough, I shouldn't be sick. It's okay. Stay home. Wash your hands. Simple stuff, right? Kindergarten stuff. And, just try covering your mouth when you sneeze. Just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And really avoiding large social events if you can, like the mall or school or sporting events. That's why these things are closing. It helps slow the spread of that virus. So if someone is sick, the likelihood is that they'll only infect 3 people as opposed to, say, thousands. So then there's this stuff that you can do to help you stay healthy. When we get stressed out, we really hinder our own immune system. And when we don't get enough sleep, it really plays a significant part. Studies have shown that getting less than 6 hours is almost worse than getting no sleep at all. So we can help ourselves stay healthy, both in the sense of not getting the virus at all, and even if we get the virus, making it a mild case rather than one that you need medical attention for, by keeping our mental health up. How can we do that? Well, first, make sure you're getting plenty of sleep. Go to bed on time, sleep if you need to. And if you're feeling sick, call in, take the day, rest, do what you need to do. A lot of people have trouble falling asleep. They have a lot of thoughts. What you can do about that is journal out your thoughts. What always helps me is deciding on a time later that I can think about those things. So if I'm trying to fall asleep and I've got so many things to think about, I'll write out my thoughts and I'll go, you know what? I'm going to worry about that tomorrow morning. When I wake up, I'll think more about it. I just don't have the time right now. That helps me fall asleep. And then I get good, restful sleep. And then I'm healthier. The other thing is, it's not good that man should be alone. None of us are built to be isolated. So even if you're staying home, even if you're in one of these places where it's quarantines are being advised, you can still call, right? Come on, Mom, just give me a call. Dad, I'm right here. always here. Call your friends, call your family, especially if you're feeling worried. I mean, before I made this video, I was feeling stressed out because I'm seeing all this misinformation. So I talked to my 2 friends that I'm staying with. Simple as that. So, where am I? Okay. So these steps can be really effective. The article I mentioned, it references the 1918 flu pandemic. There were different cities that took different measures, one of them being Philadelphia. They didn't really take any preventative measures, and they even went ahead with a World War II parade. Uh, Over the course of 6 months, about 16,000 people died. In contrast, St. Louis took preventative measures, and they only saw about an eighth of the cases. They only saw about an eighth of the casualties. It's only about 2,000. The difference between 2,000 and 16,000 is huge. It really sounds like a much better situation to me. So, bottom line, this isn't the apocalypse. Just because people are panic shopping doesn't mean we all need to freak out. I mean, sure, supply chains will get a little disrupted and we're going to face challenges over the next few months, but it's nothing above what we can handle. And it's nothing that we need to go very far outside our norms for. Okay? So, I think you're going to be okay. I believe in you, and I'm here if you need to talk. All right? Thank you.